The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. The U.S. will take...
Damn it, AA. Why have you got to be right all the time? Yeah, this is... I'm pretty shocked by this. I think this is a really, really bad move on Trump's behalf. I'm really not sure what the benefit to America is if they do go ahead with this plan, because it seems like, you know, Trump is saying that he's prepared to technically annex the Gaza Strip, which is just going to turn into a quagmire for the American military, I'd imagine. I mean, you know, they say they're going to be building things there. You're going to be fighting Hamas. That's what you're going to be doing. And I've only just seen this after I've woken up, and from what I can gauge on the reaction from Twitter, it's kind of like 50-50. A lot of people who you would have thought would normally support Trump are saying, "Oh, what's going on here? Like, this is a bad move," and kind of definitely the more sort of slot accounts are kind of supporting it. But it's setting a real new precedent for America if this goes ahead, because previously the American empire had always been sort of invisible behind the scenes, whereas this is overt, taking a piece of sovereign territory and basically making it your own. And for the people saying, "Oh, you know, we get to put a military base there," why can't you just put a military base in Israel? I mean, you know, quite frankly, if America wanted to, they should be able to put a military base on top of the Wailing Wall if they wanted to, considering everything that they've done for Israel over the years. But yeah, I think this is going to cause a lot of noticing about where the true levers of power lie in Western civilization. Probably better leave that at that, seeing as we're on YouTube. But yeah, I've kind of... something that's been in my head, in my little brain, in the early days of Trump's administration, is I keep thinking about... obviously, I mentioned Toynbee quite a lot on this channel, and it seems like America is trying to create the universal state, which is, in Toynbee's interpretation of the sort of civilizational cycles, that's the end stage of a civilization. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how that goes, because I think perhaps in America's, and obviously this will continue once even when Trump's gone, the causes that are motivating you, the structural causes behind it, are going to push whatever the next American president is, whatever their political opinions are, into creating the universal state. The situation is gonna push them in that direction, because you see it with Greenland, and now with Gaza. But I think what might happen is there could be a divide between the two halves of the Western civilization, i.e. Europe might well go down its own route. It'll be interesting what the UK does. The UK could possibly go back towards Europe. It could stay more in the American sphere of influence. But that really does seem to me to be what is happening. But I don't know. I think this is, if this goes ahead, it's going to lead to coffins draped in American flags, which is never a good look for a president. And I think it's something that Trump would struggle to sell to his base, to be quite honest. But he doesn't have to go for re-election. He's only got 4 years, so maybe there were deals done previously that said this were part of it, but yeah, not not a good move. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it goes ahead. We'll see what the pushback is, but it's going to make things in the Middle East very interesting once again.